Hi, class. Welcome to Module 2. This week, we're going to look at three key theories: how emotion and intuition shape decisions, and the problem of conflicts of interest in leadership. These themes are essential to understanding how public administrators build and keep public trust and the trust of their staff. So, first, let's talk about the theories. Utilitarianism is focused on results. It means choosing actions that bring the greatest good to the greatest number. And it can guide big policy choices, but it has risk by ignoring smaller groups. So, duty ethics emphasizes rules and obligations. So, some actions are right or wrong regardless of the outcome, right? For leaders, this often means standing by fairness and transparency, even when their decisions are unpopular. Virtue ethics highlights character. Leaders show integrity, courage, honesty through who they are and not just what they do. Next, let's think about intuition and emotion and how that can impact our decisions. Leaders may think that they act rationally, but emotions like fear, anger, or even compassion can shape judgment, right? These can help by building empathy, but they can also create bias. So, emotional intelligence allows leaders to recognize and manage these influences using intuition without losing balanced decision making. And then finally, conflicts of interest. So, a conflict of interest can occur when a personal interest clashes with professional duties. So, in public service, even the appearance of conflict can damage your credibility and weaken trust. So, ethical leaders really have to recognize and disclose any potential conflicts. They need to remain transparent and they need to put the public interest first. So I just want to remind you of a few things. So for this week, you have an APA quiz. You'll have some pre-work for a conflict of interest group discussion, and then you'll have a module reflection. So these assignments connect directly to the content, and it gives you some practice at applying some of the challenge. Excuse me, some of the challenges in leadership. So as you go through the readings and the activities, think about these questions. How do you balance outcomes, duties, and character? How do emotions shape your choices? And how do you avoid conflicts that might undermine trust? And then I want you to also consider whether or not something like emotional intelligence and empathy are required for ethical leadership. If you have any questions, be sure to reach out to me via the Canvas inbox, and I'll do my best to answer your questions. And if needed, we could even schedule a Zoom meeting or a telephone call. Thanks. I'm looking forward to the discussion. Reach out if you have any questions. Thanks.